So we're going to get ready to start. I'd like to say good morning to everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning for this very special event. On behalf of the Congresswoman's Office and the Department of Human Services Head Start program. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're hoping to have a brief, very concise, but effective at doing its job program. So opening remarks we'll have by our Delegate to Congress, Stacey E. Plaskett.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I want to especially say good morning to Commissioner Gomez, Assistant Commissioner Benjamin, the entire Department of Human Services team, as well as members of the governor's staff who were here, particularly Miss Adrienne Octalion Williams, or Williams Octalion, better, right, who is the head of the Office of Disaster Recovery. I want to thank her for all of her relentless work on behalf of the people of the Virgin Islands, as well as to our other guests and the press. Commissioner Gomez and teams, thank you so much for your willingness to host this special presentation today. We're always honored to share and work together to talk about landmark funding, the work that our office is doing in Washington, and of course the work that you're doing here on the ground. Today I'm especially grateful because this particular landmark impacts children of the U.S. Virgin Islands. I'm also grateful for the excellent work that DHS team has done and continues to do for our children. The Head Start program was launched in 1965 by President Lyndon B. Johnson as an 8-week demonstration project designed to help break the cycle of poverty. Today, it helps countless children from low-income families by providing an educational foundation that's crucial for children ages 5 and under. In Congress, one of the champions of Head Start is, of course, a woman who I always model myself after, is Shirley Chisholm. One of the most effective ways to build broad-based prosperity is to invest in our children. We as parents know it, as a community we're aware of it, providing benefits in the immediate term and over the course of their lives. The Head Start program promotes infants, toddlers, preschool-age children in a variety of settings, including centers, family childcare, and children's homes. This vital program engages parents and other key family members in positive relationships with a focus on family well-being, creates opportunities for participation and leadership roles, and includes feedback on program operations. We know that the pandemic has changed lives in many ways for many people. We know that families with children under the age of 5 are facing greater struggles now, more than ever, and we must ensure that we are providing the future generations with the necessary support. In 6 decades of operations, Head Start has served over 37 million children around the country. The U.S. Virgin Islands Head Start program funding provides preschool children from low-income families with comprehensive program to meet their emotional, social, health, nutrition, and educational needs. I and my colleagues in Washington worked throughout the pandemic to ensure that the Head Start programming received increased funding. Across the country, collectively, it's $1.9 trillion in the American Rescue Plan, included $1 billion for Head Start programs. Additionally, through both the CARES Act and the Coronavirus Response Relief Supplemental Appropriation Act, Head Start has received a total of $2 billion. As such, I'm pleased that here today, over the course of much of that funding, we're celebrating a grant in the amount of $42.4 million from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services to the Virgin Islands Department of Human Services. This funding is for construction grants and will require 0 local match to fund the construction and restoration of facilities territory-wide. I can't say how important it is that the DHS Head Start team was able to successfully draw down these funds in order to revamp and renovate the Head Start buildings here in the Virgin Islands. Commissioner Gomez, Assistant Commissioner Benjamin, Head Start Administrator Lewis, Thank you so very much for the work you are doing in support of the children of the Virgin Islands. We must remain unwavering in our commitment and in our advocacy and support for generations after us. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Congresswoman. We're now going to have remarks from the Head Start Administrator, Ms. Masikia Lewis.
Thank you. Good morning to everyone. My name is Masikia Lewis, and I am the Administrator at the Department of Human Services, Office of Head Start. I would like to acknowledge and thank the Honorable Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett for her unwavering commitment to the people of the U.S. Virgin Islands and providing us with a platform to discuss the Office of Head Start's $42.4 million in construction projects. Additionally, I would like to thank the Honorable Commissioner Kimberley Causey-Gomez and Assistant Commissioner Carla Benjamin for their strong leadership and devotion to the Head Start program. Moreover, I would like to acknowledge Michael Richards, my Assistant Administrator, and the Office of Head Start Management and staff for their dedication to educating and serving the most vulnerable children and families in our community. We could not do this work without you. The Department of Human Services Office of Head Start has been awarded an unprecedented $42,453,995 in construction grants with zero local match from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Children and Families Office of Head Start Disaster Recovery Funds. This award would include funds that would, one, construct a state-of-the-art Head Start mega multi-classroom center at the currently shuttered Charles H. Emanuel Elementary School. Second, demolish and rebuild the Concordia Head Start on St. Croix. Third, demolish and rebuild the Lindbergh Bay Head Start on St. Thomas. Fourth, demolish and rebuild the Cruz Bay Head Start on St. John. Fifth, construct a multi-classroom Head Start center at the DHS Bolongo property, construct a mega center at the Tabor and Harmony site on St. Thomas, renovate the Anna's Hope Head Start building, and lastly, renovate the Minetta Mitchell building to a state-of-the-art nutrition warehouse and office space. As a Head Start alumni, I know firsthand the importance of having a safe and secure facility that is filled with caring and nurturing staff. These proposed new facilities will provide a learning environment that are essential to the development of younger generations and vital to the growth of the U.S. Virgin Islands. The Department of Human Services is extremely grateful to Congresswoman Plaskett for her support for these projects. We look forward to the completion of these facilities and the ability to see our staff and children in a safe, state-of-the-art space. To this end, I want to encourage families in the territory to give your child a Head Start and register today. We are available for registration at the Anna's Hope Complex in St. Croix, the Frederickstead Head Start in Mars Hill, and at the Department of Human Services in Nude Hanson Complex. So please go out and register your children today. Thank you.
Thank you, Administrator Lewis. We appreciate that. We're now going to have brief remarks by Assistant Commissioner Carla Benjamin. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Carla Benjamin, and I'm an Assistant Commissioner here at the Department of Human Services, and I have oversight of the Office of Head Start. I would like to start by thanking the Honorable Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett for providing us with this opportunity to speak about the $42.4 million of disaster recovery grants that the territory has realized. The Department of Human Services is responsible for a huge part of early childhood education in the Virgin Islands. Not only is the Office of Head Start under the Department of Human Services, but also our Office of Child Care and Regulatory Services. These funds will allow the Virgin Islands to have an opportunity that we have not previously had. Although the Head Start program has been under the auspices of the Department of Human Services since 1967, we have been the Head Start grantee. And this opportunity, we do realize, is unique, and we fully intend to ensure that these funds are utilized to make sure that our granted funded enrollment of 792 children are provided with a state-of-the-art facility so that they can be able to ensure the richness of their early childhood education. Excuse me. This is sort of an impromptu presentation. I didn't intend to speak today. But I do, we are cognizant of the fact that this opportunity may not present itself again. We're aware that the disasters that presented us with this opportunity was in many ways like COVID, sort of a blessing and a curse at the same time. But these funds will ensure that we are able to, in some cases, renovate, in some cases, upgrade, in some cases, build new facilities so that our children are able to learn in a rich environment. I mentioned before that the Department of Human Services has multiple responsibilities for the early childhood education in the Virgin Islands, and so I would not want to miss the opportunity to mention that our Office of Child Care and Regulatory Services, which regulates, monitors, and licenses all childhood child care environments in the Virgin Islands, is currently offering, by way of the federal government, the Office of Child Care, we still have CARES Act grants, which will provide child care providers with up to $30,000 grants, fully funded by the federal government, as well as American Rescue Plan Act funding. And all child care providers would need to do is come into our offices at either the New Hanson Complex or our Golden Rock facility at 129 Golden Rock, or visit the Department of Human Services website, where you would be able to download the application and complete those. This will allow families to be able to utilize the early childhood education environment opportunities from prior to age 3, which is where the Office of Head Start picks up, all the way through. I would like to take the time now to introduce you to, well, before I do that, let me also express our gratitude not only to the Honorable Congresswoman, but also to the Director of the Office of Disaster Recovery, who will be coming up next, for her unwavering support in ensuring that the Department of Human Services is able to navigate all of the steps that are necessary to fully utilize the funding. Also, we would like to thank the Governor and Lieutenant Governor for their constant and also unwavering support. And without further ado, I would like to introduce the Director of the Office of Disaster Recovery, Ms. Adrienne Williams-Octolin.
Thank you, Assistant Commissioner Benjamin. Again, I also want to pledge our appreciation to Delegate Plaskett for her support with our recovery here in the territory. You know, the recovery is really based on a number of federal funds from various resources that the territory have to navigate. And we here at the Office of Disaster Recovery takes the pride in rebuilding the Virgin Islands. We call it a legacy of resilience, because it's all about making us stronger, not only for our children, but for everyone that's in the territory here. Governor Bryan has really outlined that health and hospitals and our children are our priority. So when we're pushing forward with our recovery funds, we always want to ensure that we take care of our children. I too, like Director Lewis said, I am a proud recipient of support and guidance and from Department of Head Start, from the Head Start program. I used to go down right here in Frederiksted. My mother dropped me off every day to Head Start, and it really gives you a head start. So it's just heartwarming to be able to build facilities that can encourage and foster that kind of learning and for our children. So again, we are moving forward with the $42 million that are here to enhance our Head Start facilities to foster that learning. I also want to thank the Department of Public Works, who we work hand in hand with. We're at a point now where we're not just looking at these funds, we're actually designing these facilities. We have the very first facility that's going to be constructed and out to bid within the next 30 days. So we're definitely moving forward to getting these facilities rebuilt. Again, the partnership that exists from Delegate Plaskett all the way down to Governor Bryan and all of the support here is for the children. That's why we do it. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, AC Benjamin, and also Director Williams-Octolin. Now it's my very, very great honor to introduce Commissioner Kim Causey-Gomez.
Well, good day. Thank you for joining us today at this amazing, amazing opportunity for the Department of Human Services, as well as all of the children and families that we serve. $42 million is a lot of money, and especially when it goes to our children and families. So it is indeed an honor to have you here, Stacey Plaskett as well, and Adrienne Octolin, as well as my DHS team. We are surrounded. We were actually today at Mars Hill location of our Frederiksted Head Start Center, and as we walked in, children and families were in the lobby and they were registering their children for Head Start. So we were truly excited, and you can hear the giggles and a little bit of crying, so there was that too. So we're indeed, it's an honor. The part that I love the best about serving as commissioner is being able to serve all of the populations in the Virgin Islands. We start with our little people in Head Start in our Office of Child Care, and we go all the way through to every population. If we don't do this right for our children, we will not be right for our community. And so for us at Department of Human Services, this is our job. It's our honor to serve the people of the Virgin Islands, and we get to do it every single day. We wake up and we get to do this every single day. For me, that's an honor and a privilege. Today's my son's 23rd birthday, and so I want to honor him too as a veteran. But when I was thinking about early childhood, when I was making the plan for my child to go to somebody to take care of him, it goes back to about safety, and it goes about what can they learn while they're being safe. And so when you drop your child off, your beloved child, you have to be able to understand that when you do that, you're doing it in an environment that love your child almost as much as you do, right? And our team at DHS, our Head Start team, our entire Head Start team, because it's not just about the teachers and the teachers' assistants. It's about those that are in the kitchen cooking, those that are transporting, those that are doing the landscaping, the maintenance to ensure that every environment is amazing. We're very lucky to have an amazing team. Administrator Masikia Lewis, Michael Richards, Assistant Administrator, amazing Assistant Commissioner Carla Benjamin. These are part of our team members that have a vision looking ahead, because if you look at the product of who went to Head Start and you start asking, we have a lot of Virgin Islanders that went through our Head Start program that are doing really, really wonderful things in our community today. Right, Adrienne? Okay. So as we talk about equity, I think that's an important aspect, because the Virgin Islands sometimes does get left out. And so I appreciate our delegates' tenacity when it comes to the equity, and this includes our Head Start children in the Virgin Islands. So when it comes to funds, when it comes to the ability to provide services, we need more of that in the Virgin Islands to do our job. So I indeed say thank you across the board for the Department of Human Service, from the bottom of my heart and my team and my staff. Thank you for joining us today as we get $42 million ready to go for construction. Of course, we could never do this without the Brian Roach administration behind us 100%. And this is just part of the millions of dollars that we were able to bring in through our federal government. Our federal partners are amazing. And so for us, I'm saying congratulations but I cannot wait to be in the state-of-the-art facilities. So thank you again for joining us today. We'll be ready for questions in a few minutes. So thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. That's actually the end, and just like Commissioner Gomez said, if there are any questions from the press, I know we have Diana Diaz from The Source. We have Mark from the Avis. Commissioner Gomez. We also have, yes, if AC Benjamin, everyone could come up front. We have Bria from the VI Consortium. So if there are any questions, you're free to pose them. Any? Okay, no questions?
Great, I love this.
Thank you. I tried. I wanted to also say a very public thank you to Miss Amanda Nielsen. Please, everybody give her a hand clap. She was responsible for getting all the logistics put together. Thank you so much. Thank you, members of the press. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Good job, ladies.
Well done.
Yay.